Okay, hello everyone. All right, hopefully you can hear me. Today is day 2 of the 6-day yoga challenge. We are switching from uploaded videos to a live stream coming at you guys live from the mat. It's beautiful outside, and in honor of this windy weather that we're having today, I decided that we're going to do a full body flow. So this full body flow is going to be taken at your pace. You can incorporate your own breath, your own pranayama, your own flow, your own sort of integrative, intentional movements. If you'd like, you don't have to copy exactly what I'm doing, but it's going to provide you with flexibility, strength, toning, all of that good stuff from my other videos into this one yoga video. It is going to be a hopefully 30-minute class. Right now we are at 2 o'clock, so it should be done by 2:30. You can always watch this video again if you'd like. It'll stay up on my channel. Let's get started. So starting on your mat, you can stay sitting like this, kneeling down in hero's pose, or you can lay down in shavasana, completely relax. You can also come to your nice, comfortable cross-legged position, but we always do that, so I'm going to sit on my heels today because my hamstrings are feeling nice and loose enough to do so. Taking a deep breath in, relaxing your shoulders down the back, taking a deep breath in, gently closing the eyes. Softening your breath, softening your face, softening your entire body, all the way down from the crown of your head into your toes, becoming fully aware of your body in this moment, acknowledging everything that it's done for you, acknowledging everything we are about to do with it, and how it can be a vessel, a container that we can use to grow, to breathe, to feel happiness, to feel strength, to feel calm. And just sinking into that gratitude for your body. Take a deep breath in. Take it in for 8 counts at your own pace. And when you're finally done with the inhale, I'd like you to hold at the top. Maybe for 4 counts, maybe for 8 counts, as long as you can go today. Just hold there, stay in peace and silence, knowing that this time is for you and you alone. Then when you're ready, exhale for 4 or for 8 counts. Become fully aware of the sensations in your body as you focus solely on the breath. Breathe intentionally here. We often forget about our breath in daily life, but know that this time is to be intentional, to be mindful, and to practice that so you can strengthen it. It helps us in so many ways to be mindful, to be intentional. And take this awareness, this intention into your heart. How does your heart space feel right now? Is it warm? Do you have ruminations of anxiety or tingling? Maybe your heart is pounding or beating slowly. Whatever you notice, meeting it with kindness and gratitude. Focusing your attention, your energy, all of it on the heart space. Maybe bringing your hands there. Now your awareness is connected to the body as well as the heart. How does that feel right now in this moment? Our intention for today is connecting not only with the body, but with the heart, with our energy, or our emotional self, or our soul, whatever you'd like to call it, whatever you'd like to name it. As well as connecting with our breath. So all three things. And of course, our body. Remain fully connected for one more deep breath in through the nose. Take it into the chest, fully expand the belly like a balloon. On your exhale, let it go. Let the belly fall down towards the spine, sink into the mat. Let all of your breath go, every last bit. And when you're ready, take a deep breath in, reach the arms overhead, take a full body stretch, contract all the muscles in your body, in your chest, in your rib cage. Exhale, let the arms float down, taking some wrist circles. Nice and graceful. Reach up, take some wrist circles there. Our wrists and our hands can actually get very tight, especially if you've been working on a laptop. Now interlace the fingers when you get to the top. Press the palms all the way up towards the sky. Take a deep inhale. Whoop, nice and windy today. And on your exhale, just letting the hands fall down. And then placing your hands to one side of your body, shifting your weight onto your shins, coming into your tabletop position here. Now from here, shoulders are over wrists, hips are over the knees, tucking the toes, and then slightly lifting the heels, engage the core, draw the inner thighs in towards each other, roll the shoulder blades down the back. Yes, nice and intentional there. You should feel the whole body working. Inhale. On your exhale, shift the hips back, but keep a nice bend in the knees. Open up through the shoulders, retract them down the back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, press the hips back. Inhale, come forward. Now you can place the knees on the mat, come into your modified plank. You're still getting some good tricep and shoulder work and core work here. Or you can come into your full plank. Inhale. On your exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Keep the elbows in towards the body. Inhale, either baby cobra, full cobra, or up dog. Thighs are lifted, thighs are engaged. Gaze up. On your exhale, finding your downward dog, keep a micro bend in the knees, or maybe a gracious bend in the knees, whatever you'd like to do today. And then inhale, gaze forward, jumping or stepping to the top of your mat. Toes are together, heels are slightly apart. Keep a deep bend in the knees, grasp opposite elbows, and then just rock from side to side. Exhaling all of your air out. On your inhale, coming into our Ardha Uttanasana, our half forward fold or L shape. Just take a deep breath in here. On your exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, engage the core, flatten the back, flatten the spine, so you're creating a flat spine from the crown of the head all the way to the tailbone. Now interlace the hands behind your back. If it's okay for your shoulders, inhale. On your exhale, fold. Let the hands come down, stretching out those shoulders, maybe bending through the knees. And then inhale, come all the way up. Reach up, rise up, gaze up towards the sky, towards the ceiling, wherever you're at. On your exhale, bend through the knees, forward folds. This should feel really good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. Engage the core as you back bend. On your exhale, forward folds. Release the fingertips down towards the mat. Jump or step back into your downward dog. Finding your stationary downward dog, feet are hip width apart, placing your weight into your palms and into the knuckles, rolling the shoulder blades down the back, And you want to lift those hips as high as possible. Inhale. On your exhale, coming forward, bend through the knees, find your tabletop. And then bring the left shin out to the side. And then extend your right leg back. That way the right inner sole of the foot is touching the mat. Stack the shoulders. Inhale to a modified side plank. Or if you're ready for it in this first round, you can come into your full side plank. Gaze up here. On your exhale, sit the hips back and down, finding our hand to big toe pose. Inhale on your exhale, fold. And then place that left hand back down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, finding your fold. Remember that left foot is coming to the right inner thigh. Inhale, reach up. Really expand here, maybe closing the eyes. Reach the arm overhead. Exhale, fold. Your aim is to have both sit bones on the mat as we come down. Inhale, reach up. And then place the right hand down. Extend the left leg back and up, downward dog, three-legged dog. Inhale. On your exhale, release. Bend through the knees, coming in to your tabletop. Other side. Finding your variation. Coming into your side plank or modified side plank. On your exhale, finding that hand to big toe pose, stretching. Reaching here. Opening up through the chest, not curving off with the spine, not closing off the heart. And inhale, extend. So we're working the entire side body here. Exhale, folds. Inhale, extend. One more time, exhale, folds. Really keep a flex in both feet. Inhale, extend. And then bring that left hand back down. Extend the right leg up, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, reach it down. Awesome job. Inhale, gaze forward, jumping or stepping to the top of your mat. And then bringing your feet wider than hips distance. If you'd like a bit more of a stretch, we're going to come into our wide-legged fold. You can bring yourself long ways on the mat. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. On your exhale, bring the hands to your hips. Now, a few variations here. You can take the hands behind the back, release the shoulders as we fold, or you can keep the hands on the hips. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, forward fold, straight spine. We're hinging from those hip creases as if someone's pulling you back at the hips. Keep the toes forward, then eventually bring your head all the way down towards the mat. You can hold opposite elbows here. You can also just bring the hands down to the mat, the blocks, whatever you have. Just release. And then walk the hands over to the right, over to the left, over to the right. Then keep a deep bend in the right knee. You may have to shift your stance a bit wider. Coming into your Skandasana on your right side, your side lunge, bringing the hands to Anjali Mudra, heart center. Opening up through that left leg, bring the toes towards the sky, sit the hips either all the way down or have a bit of a hover like me. Engage the core, lift up through the torso. And then switch sides, walk it over to the left, extend the right leg up. So you should feel a good stretch in your groin, as well as an engagement, a lift from the lower core. And then from here, you're going to sit your hips all the way down. You can use your hands to stabilize. And then you're going to bring your left knee in and down towards the mat. And then see if you could heel toe that knee out a bit wider as much as you can go, and then sit your lower back down as much as possible. So this may be as far as you can go, using your hands to support your chest is lifted, or you can go even deeper, keeping a deep flex in that left foot finding a nice quad stretch. I know I need this one, so I'm going to stay here a little while, just 3 breaths, because we want to continue with our flow, moving through the body, but it's really important that we loosen up the body first. Focus on that breath, connect to it, come back to that intention. Knowing that you're creating flexibility in the quad. Super windy today. And then walk the hands back. See if you can forward fold from the hips, not from the back. Lead with the chest. Find that flexibility in the inner thigh and the hamstring. Just go as deep as you can go today. And then lift from the core. Gently coming up into your gate pose. So you want to make sure that your left ankle is in line with the left knee. Bring your right sole of the foot to the mat. Left hand down. Inhale, reach up. And then from here, place your hands on the mat in front of you. Place your left sole of the foot in the mat. Walk it over to your right side. Sit the hips down. Turn the right knee in, finding your quad stretch. You may have to heel toe that foot out a bit more. This is going to help you in any leg strengthening yoga positions that we do, as well as things that require a lot of quad or leg flexibility. It's also a great pose if you're a runner, an athlete, because it gets into that hip flexor as well as you push the hips up towards the sky. Make sure you're keeping activity in the chest, drawing it up towards the sky, and you're not caving in here. It may feel a bit different to open up through the heart. Taking 3 breaths at your own pace, connecting to your breath here, being mindful, being focused. It's a really great skill to have, not only in yoga, but in life. Just to be able to connect deeply to yourself and to your body. Really listening to what it's telling you right now. And then propping yourself up, engage the core to sit nice and evenly on the sit bones, and then walk the hands out, finding your variation of this hamstring stretch. You're also going to feel it in the inner thigh. Take 1 more deep breath. When I say deep, I mean really expand those lungs. And on your exhale, just let it all out. Walk the hands out in front of you. Use those triceps to bring yourself up into your gate pose. And then placing your right hand down. Inhale. Finding your gate pose. And then from here, see if you can stabilize through that right hand. Find your variation of side plank. All right. And then from here, placing the left hand down, shifting your weight onto your left side, extending the right arm up. Maybe you want to extend the right leg, maybe make a tree, maybe bring the hand to the toe, using your power. And then coming back to our high plank, a little caterpillar joining us today. Engaging the core, pressing into the hands, using your power, using your strength, connecting to that inner fire. On your exhale, slowly lower. Yoga push-up, chaturanga. Keep those elbows in and hold halfway. Yes, you may be shaking. Yoga is a workout too. 1 more breath. And then inhale, gaze up. Coming into your up dog. Thighs are lifted if you can. Exhale, downward dog. Press into the heels. Find your breath. Then inhale, come back to your plank. Now place your left hand in the middle of your chest. On the mat though, right, aligned with the middle of your chest, aligned with your heart. And then see if you can dip the left hip down, all the way down towards the mat. Roll over onto your sit bones. And then bring your fingertips to face forward. Roll the shoulder blades down the back, point the toes. Inhale, come into your reverse plank, gaze back, chest is up, engage the core, engage the glutes. On your exhale, bring the heels back slightly, engage the core, hover the hips, hover the glutes. Walk them back out, inhale, reverse plank. If you'd like to take it deeper, you can bring the soles of the feet to the mat, bend through the knees, coming into your reverse bridge, getting into the shoulders a bit more. If you'd like to take it deeper than that, you can also find your wheel pose. Reversing the placement of the hands, engaging your core, engaging to the soles of the feet, making sure that those elbows are in towards the body. And then gently and slowly, if it's part of your practice, coming into your wheel. You can also come up onto the tiptoes. And then from here, slowly rolling back down, hugging the knees towards the chest, rocking from side to side. And then taking a few rocks on the back, massaging the back, engaging the core the entire time. We're going to come into our boat pose right now. Hold. Awesome job. Engage the core. Maybe extending through the legs. Inhale. On your exhale, tap the heels down. Inhale, back up. Woo, thighs are working. Exhale, tap it down. Inhale, back up. Bend through the right knee. Cross it over like a bicycle. And then switch. Hovering those ankles. Using the lower core. Finding that engagement, that lift through the chest. One more time, both sides. Come back to your stable boat. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, bringing the soles of the feet together. Knees nice and wide. Using the elbows to press the knees away. Inhale. On your exhale, fold. Really opening up through the chest as well as the hips here. And then bringing the knees back to center. Coming back into that boat. And then shifting the shins to one side, coming back into your tabletop. Now you should find that this core engagement is going to be a bit easier now that we're nice and warmed up. Placing your weight into your hands, hovering the knees here. Inhale, engage the core. On your exhale, hips up and back, downward dog. Finding your stationary dog here. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then when you're ready, jumping or stepping to the top of your mat. Feet are hips distance. Step your left foot back, nice and wide as you can possibly go while keeping a 90-degree bend in the right knee. Inhale, come all the way up to your high lunge. On your exhale, bring the left hand down, reach the right arm up. Find that stretch through the right outer hip, through the right glute. Gaze up to that right hand, stack your shoulders, open up through the chest. If you'd like, you can straighten through that right leg to take it a bit deeper. And then place the right hand back down. Now from here, you can stay in this high lunge here, or you can walk the hands out just a bit farther, I'd say to the top edge of my mat, wherever that is for you. And then lift off of the left heel. Still keep a micro bend in the right knee. See if you can find your standing split. Walk the hands even more in towards that standing leg, nice and strong. Engage the glutes. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, see if you can go further. Press the hands into the mat. And then bring the left leg back down. Reach the right leg back. Inhale to your high lunge. Engage the core. Reach up, rise up, root through the feet. Ground through the core. Find your breath. Then find your twist. Bring your right hand down. Gaze up to the left thumb, stack the shoulders. If you'd like, you can extend through that leg now. Really find that great IT band stretch. I know I need that. And then bend through that left knee. Find your standing split if you can. Or you can just balance here. It's up to you. Really engage the glutes, engage the core. See if you can find a hamstring stretch. The goal is not to reach that leg nice and high. It's to sort of find that stretch and find that balance and strength. And then place the right foot back down. Extend the left arm up. Stack the shoulders, coming into that twisted lunge variation one more time. And then sit the hips back. Pivot onto the left outer edge of the foot. And find that really deep outer hip stretch. Keep that arm extended, left arm extended, and use that right hand to push your chest and your torso up. Keep a nice flex in both feet here. And then windmill it back. Step your right foot forward in between the hands. Find that twisted lunge. And then sit the hips back and down, gaze towards the right thumb. Flex through both feet. It's a really great outer hip stretch. You'll definitely feel more flexible throughout the outer hip and through the side. Come back to that lunge variation. And then heel toe the right foot out to the outer edge of the mat. See if you can sink those hips down a bit. You can also untuck the back toes and really deepen into this lizard stretch. Flex deeply through the right foot and allow the right knee to come out to the side. Maybe you bring your hands or forearms down. Take a deep breath in, connect to the breath. Use it to get through any stuck areas, any tension in the body that is just no longer serving you. Connect to your heart space as well. Noticing when we get into the harder poses, our heart rate elevates. And how when we get in poses like these, it can also stay elevated because we're not fully easing into the pose and we're resisting a bit. So just see if you can maybe slow the heart rate down with the breath. And then prop the hands back up. Extend the left leg. Coming into a three-legged dog, really reach up. Bend through the right knee. Find some circles here, intuitive, mindful movements. No one's looking at you. You can make it a bit funky if you want. And then place the right leg down. Step the left leg to the outside of the left hand. Find your lizard variation. So if you'd like to warm up here and then go deeper to where the body is going to take you, you can do so as well. So finding hip mobility is very important when we're sitting all day. It's very important to release stuck emotions because our hips energetically carry a lot of our negative emotions. Then flex through the left foot. See if you can maybe bring the left knee out to the side. That's a really deep and releasing stretch. Inhale deeply, exhale. You'll notice your body will take you deeper as you breathe deeper. Really take this moment to connect, to slow down, to know yourself deeply, to know your body. And then place your hands back. Really engage through those triceps, engage through the core. Extend the left leg back and up. Take those knee circles, bend through the knee. Out and in. And then from here, keep the left leg extended. And then bring it in between the hands. Step that left foot down. Inhale, reach up, rise up to your high lunge. And then bend through that back knee. Find a 90-90, cactus the arms. Almost dropping it down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale down. Finding fluid movements. You can also add in those wrist circles we did before. Really flow out any stuck emotions, anything that no longer serves you right now. Flow it out. One more time. Then place the hands behind you at hip level. Bend through that left knee deeply, square up the hips, and then see if you can hop off that back foot, coming into your warrior 3. Or you can find your half moon pose, bring the left hand down, stack the shoulders, open up towards the right side, open up the hips towards the right side. Beautiful job. Maybe gaze up towards the sun, towards the ceiling. Maybe you decide you can slightly lift that left hand. And then place the right hand back down. Step it back. Come back into your 3-legged dog. And then reach the right leg up. Inhale. Step it in between the hands. Reach up, rise up, ground through the feet. Finding balance here. And then exhale, dip the left knee down. Cactus the arms. Inhale, reach up. You can add in those wrist circles. Exhale. Really helps when you breathe into it. One more time. Then extend the arms back, engage the core, engage the back body. Straight line from the crown of the head all the way down to that heel. Press up into your warrior 3. Find your balance. Maybe coming into our Ardha Chandrasana, our half moon pose. And then bring both hands down to the mat. Step those left toes down. Inhale, 3-legged dog. On your exhale, bend through the right knee. Shift the heel, the left heel, over towards the left side. Engage the core. See if you can find your wild thing or flip the dog backwards. Really open up through the chest. Inhale. Maybe coming up onto the tiptoes. Exhale back to center. Flow it out, chaturanga, yogi push-up. Your variation. Remember, you don't always have to do the same variation as me because you're connecting with your body and your breath. Exhale down. Inhale, lift the left leg. Nice and high. You should be nice and open through those hips. Bend through the left knee, flex through the foot. Turn onto your right side, pivot. Coming into reverse dog. Your wild thing here. Get nice and wild with it. Maybe coming up into the tippy toes. And then come back to your high plank. Inhale, exhale, flow it out. And then find your child's pose rather than your down dog. Take the knees nice and wide, feet together. Couple of variations with the hands. As you sit the hips back, you can just extend through the arms, lengthen the spine. Or you can bring the palms together and then bring them to the middle of the back. That is a really great tricep stretch and shoulder stretch if you have tight shoulders, tight arms. And just breathe here. Connect with your body, connect with yourself. Notice how you're feeling mentally, emotionally, physically compared to the beginning of practice. Noticing how your energy has shifted, how your flexibility, your ability to release has shifted. You can stay here, or you can come into your Shavasana, laying down in your corpse pose. I do suggest that you take 5 to 10 minutes just to lay there in your corpse pose. Maybe turn on some meditation music if you'd like. Or maybe watch one of my meditation videos if you'd like to take it deeper. I also have music in those if you'd like. Or just stay here for a few more breaths. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Expand through the belly, expand through the chest. On your exhale, Let it all go, every last bit of air. One more time, connect with your breath. Maybe bringing one hand to the belly as it expands with the inhale, one hand to the heart. Exhale, let all of the air out. Inhale. Knowing that your only goal through yoga is to become whole and to realize that you are already everything that you need. Thanking yourself in this act of gratitude, of self-love, for always being there. Thanking your body for always holding you in fear. Thanking your breath for always being there to self-soothe you. Thanking your heart for allowing you to experience this life that you've created fully and openly. Taking both hands to your heart, noticing how your heartbeat, your energetic imprint in your heart has shifted. Maybe before it was tight, it was tense, and now it is more open, it's lighter. Taking this moment to appreciate your body, how your flexibility, how the stiffness in your body has become more open, has become lighter. Noticing your mental state, your mental health in this moment. Has it shifted? Inviting that intention of connection into your day. Taking it with you wherever you go, on and off the mat. Sending you love and peaceful energy from my heart to yours. Namaste. As always, peace. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. And remember to take care of yourselves. I will see you here for day 3. That was amazing. I can't believe we've already made it to day 2. Hopefully I can keep doing them live, and I will keep you guys posted here on Layla the Yogi. If you're new, make sure you click subscribe and click the bell and join our Yogi fam. I would love to have you. As always, peace.